continuation with chapter Biomolecule. Today we shall be studying about polysaccharides. Polysaccharides contain a large number of monosaccharide units joined together by glycosidic linkage. They are most commonly encountered carbohydrates in the nature. They mainly act as a food storage. So first of all, we'll be studying about the starch. Starch Starch is a main storage polysaccharides of the plant. It is most important source of food for the human beings. It has high content of starch. It is found in cereals, root, tubers, and some vegetables. It is a polymer of alpha glucose and it consists of two components. One is amylose and second is amylopectin. Now, how we can differentiate between the amylose and amylopectin? Amylose is a water soluble, but amylopectin is water insoluble. Amylose is a linear polymer of alpha D glucose. Amylopectin is highly branched. Amylose consists of 15 to 20% starch, but amylopectin it consists of about 85% of starch. Alpha glycosidic linkage involving C1 of one glucose and C4 of the next glucose. But in amylopectin, alpha D glucose unit within the chain form glycosidic linkage between C1 of alpha D glucose unit and C4 of other, whereas branching occur between C1 of terminal glucose in each case with C6 of the other glucose unit in the next chain. Next is cellulose. Cellulose is also a polysaccharide. It is found in plants. The cell wall of the plant cell is made up of cellulose. It is a straight chain polysaccharide composed of beta D glucose units which are joined together by glycosidic linkage between C1 of one glucose unit and C4 of the next glucose unit. Glycogen Glycogen is also known as a animal starch and it is a carbohydrate. It is stored in the animal body. Glycogen is also known as an animal starch because its structure is similar to amylopectin but is highly branched. It is present in liver, muscles and brain. It is also found in yeast and fungi. When the body needs glucose, enzymes break the glycogen present in the body to form the glucose. What is the importance of carbohydrates? Carbohydrates are essential for life in both plants and animals. They form major portion of our food. Carbohydrates are used as storage molecule as starch in plants and glycogen in animals. Cell wall of bacteria and plant is also made up of cellulose. It acts as a raw material in textile industry, paper industries and lacquer. Protein. Our body is made up of protein and most abundant biomolecules of the living system. The chief sources of protein are milk, cheese, pulses, peanut, fish, meat, etc. They occur in every part of the body and form the fundamental basis of structure and function of the life. They are required for growth and maintenance of the body. All proteins are polymer of alpha amino acids. Amino acids contain amino group, that is NH2 group, and carboxyl group COOH functional group is present. Depending upon the relative position of amino group with respect to carboxyl group, amino acids can be classified as alpha, beta, or gamma. Only alpha amino acids are obtained on hydrolysis of protein. Amino acids are generally represented by three letter symbol or sometime by only one letter symbol also, like glycine can be denoted as GLY or G only. Classification of amino acids. Amino acids are classified as acidic, basic, or neutral depending upon the relative number of amino acid and hydroxyl group in their molecule. If there are equal number of amino and carboxyl group, it means that the amino acid is neutral. If the amino group is more than the carboxyl group, it makes the amino acid basic. If there are more carboxyl group as compared to the amino group, then the amino acid will be acidic in nature. Now, classification of amino acids. Amino acids can be broadly classified into two. One is essential amino acid and second is non-essential amino acids. Essential amino acids are those amino acids which cannot be synthesized in the body and must be obtained from outside through diet. For example, valine and leucine. Non-essential amino acids are the amino acids which can be synthesized in our body. Example is glycine and alanine. Properties of amino acids. Amino acids are colorless, crystalline solid. It is water soluble, has high melting point. They behave as a salt rather than simple amines or carboxylic acid. It's due to the presence of both acidic, that is carboxyl group, or basic, that is amino group in the same molecule. Except glycine, all other naturally occurring alpha amino acids are optically active since alpha carbon is asymmetric in nature. Most naturally occurring amino acids have L configuration. L amino acids are represented by writing NH2 group on the left side. The amino acids in the aqueous solution, the carboxyl group lose a proton and amino group can accept a proton, giving rise to a dipolar ion which is known as a Zwitter ion. This is neutral in nature but contain both positive and the negative charge.